Hey y'all, we're live. It's Kathy Bohannon from Kathy Bohannon Creatively Blessed. We're on Facebook and YouTube. If you see a live little thing up in the corner somewhere, we're live. If not, it's the replay. But I'm happy you're here either way. Send me a comment, please. Let me know you're on. And all the little housekeeping I need to do is just to say, if you have not subscribed to my Facebook page, YouTube channel, please do. Please share with your friends and all that. I'm still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, y'all. Still trying. And they're going to change the rules as soon as I get there, I'll bet you. So, y'all, tonight we're, first of all, it's hot. Y'all, my power bill was almost $500. So, we've got the air conditioning on, but we bumped it up a little bit because last month it was almost $400. Yeah. So, and we're old people and we're not dealing with that. So I have my little fan if it gets, to be too much, right? Oh, hey, Christina. Hey, Angela. So glad to see y'all here tonight. Thank you for being here. We are going to do a technique. We're going to do a technique here that you've seen before, but I hadn't done it in a long time. But first, I want to show you. This happened on Sunday. Yeah, $500, Christina. Yeah, it's almost $500. Yeah. And it's just the two of us, and I turn lights off constantly. But anyway, this is where our little puppy got delivered on Sunday. She came in from East Tennessee, and that's the transport guy. Christina, I had a counted carbs dinner. That's us holding her, and when she hadn't even been here 10 minutes, and you see I had to wear my Boston Terrier shirt, and then later she did this, and she's so stinking cute. Now, if you know Boston Terriers, pugs, things like that. Oh, hey, Tris and Natalie, Aiden and James. Hey, oh my goodness, I'm so happy y'all are all here. Hey, Janice, I'm so glad to see you. Hey, Brenda, my sweet friend. Hey, everybody. I hope everybody got a good parking place. Oh, they're all saying hello to me. Thank you. So, y'all, this is where she got delivered to us. This is us holding her. This is her little sneaky butt looking at me over the side of my chair, wanting to know what I was doing. And this is where she's thinking about what she's done. What she did was go in. We have a laundry basket. Hey, Heidi, thank you. We have a laundry basket on the floor of our bathroom, and we, it's just been there. That's where we keep it. Not anymore, because she decided that the washcloths are hers, pajamas are hers, and even my bedroom shoes. And she dragged them all into the doggy bed. Hey, Dana, thank you. Yes, we are safe from the storm. It's still going. It's raining here. Well, hey, Janet. Um, Brenda got the best spot tonight, the best parking spot, the bed. I love it. Hey, Michelle Fish. Thank you, Dana. She is a cutie. She really is. But if you know anything about Boston Terriers, thank you, Janet. If you know anything about Boston Terriers, their little noses have a lot to do with their breathing ability. And she does not snore like she's having trouble breathing. But let me tell you, that little nose, it's almost an eyeball. It is shoved up on her face. And she sticks her little tongue out sometimes. And it just adds to the cute. But, we're going to get her checked out at the vet and let him look at her nose and see what he thinks. But she's breathing perfectly fine. Thank you for sharing, Janet. Doreen, hello. So glad to see you. So, y'all, Brenda, she is so much fun. She's 2 years old. She came from a rescue in East Tennessee, and she was being fostered by a family in East Tennessee. Anyway, so there's a guy that does he does transport he'll pick up the animal from the foster and take it to the new adopters, right? So we hired him because when we did the math, it was going to be just within 20 or 30, maybe $40 difference if we had driven all the way to East Tennessee, 6.5 hours, spent the night, and turned around and drove home. Dude, he's got to be in his mid 70s. He drives all the way here from East Tennessee. I don't even know where he started. Okay, he lives in Virginia. He got to East Tennessee at 7 in the morning, picked her up, got her here by 1 o'clock, turned around and went back to Virginia same day. I mean, did he wear a Superman cape? No, but he should have. Janet's pug has the same type of nose. Hey, Gloria Wolf. So, y'all, we're going down on the desktop because I got a lot to show y'all. But, yeah, we're in the middle of Debbie right now. And Debbie is not kind. Lisa, I'm telling you, we need a boat. We need a boat here. We really do. It's a lot. I just want Debbie to go home. She's hanging out right over Statesboro, Georgia, which is where we are. So y'all, I got this scrap here. Oh, Janet. She says, I thought of you yesterday when I went to Aldi's. I have a bag I use with a Boston Terrier on it. Oh, yes, Christina. Hurricane time. Well, they call it tropical storm, I guess. Anyway, we're punching this out. This is just a scrap piece. It's actually scored. And Doreen says, I'm just hopping on. We're watching a dog now who's a rescue from Texas. So cute, Nellie. We named our baby Rosie. She's got rosy cheeks. So we just named her Rosie. And the only reason I cut this piece off is because I'm going to put this in my stash, and it just kind of gets along better with the other stash pieces if it doesn't have sharp corners and all that. Okay, so what we're going to do, we are going to create a night scene. Yeah, oh my goodness, Lisa, 10 inches of rain. It's pretty flat where you live too. Is it just sitting there? Oh my goodness gracious. Stay in the house, my friend. Heidi, my friend who lives in Calabash, North Carolina, has never seen so much rain and more on the way. Yeah, yeah. Yes, Lisa, be safe. My goodness. Christine, I don't think she's a hurricane. They're calling her a tropical storm, but she's a terrible house guest, let me tell you that. Y'all, this is similar to what we're doing tonight. I was practicing before I came on live, and it's really going to be beautiful. So hang around and let's see what it ends up being. Okay? Now, the first thing we're going to do is put us a big yellow spot right here. And let's see. Janet said we've had enough rain in Michigan. Rained all day today. Well, I don't know. I don't know about up north, but down here, this is kind of par for the course this time of year. But I'm still not happy about it. It still doesn't make it okay, right? It's like, go away, rude. Now, y'all, I am putting this part on first. Okay, now a lot of y'all have seen a masking technique like this. Hey, Kathy Vernon, girl, your parking space is now a dock. All you got to do is pull your boat up, throw the rope around the thing, and you're here. Okay, but it's free. You don't even have to pay for it. Just dock that boat. So this technique, you'll see how it starts coming to life. But how to get that perfect little moon or sun, whatever you want it to be. Right now, it's moonlight. I'm using 2 different yellows. That first one was Lemon Lolly. And this is Daffodil Delight. So anybody else who's pulled up to the dock, scooch over a little bit and give Kathy Vernon this little spot there. We're going right around here. She needs to park her boat, y'all. The foghorn's going, wah. Okay, so our yellow is done. All right, so now we're going to put this on. Now, y'all, typically I use, what am I doing? Oh, typically I use a, oh, come on. Post-it note. Good googly moogly. Janet, we keep saying how fortunate we are not to get as much as the southern states. That's Doreen. I mean, we get it. We sure do. We get the heat, we get the bugs, we get all of that. Um, but we don't get the snow and stuff. And let me tell you this. My son-in-law, y'all, I'm just putting a glue dot on here with Miss Gloria Wolf's Pokey Tool. And I'm going to put this on my little pajama pants here to get some of the sticky off because we don't want it to be there forever, right? We just get some of the sticky off and we're just going to put it right here. Kind of like eyeballing, like that's the middle of my paper. I typically use a post-it note, but for some reason tonight my post-it notes were not being very nice to me, and they just didn't work out. I don't know why, and I just broke a nail. But anyway, Kathy had to take car to the shop. So boat, horse, buggy. That's right. There you go. There. I loaned my car out to my daughter-in-law, and she had it most maybe off and on, but more on than off for about 2 weeks. But she's got 3 kids, and I don't. I mean, I have 2, but they're grown, you know. Okay, so I'm using the Tahitian Tide Net. Y'all, is it current? I have no idea. I don't know. Oh, hey, Deborah Gray. Now, you can either park in the parking lot, Deborah, or you can bring your boat around to the dock. Most everybody's parking at the dock. It's all free. You just come on in. We are having the Big Debbie storm coming through. So, daughter-in-law had the car for no, 2 weeks, and man, I missed my car because I had to keep climbing up in Ninja Man's truck. But you know, it's okay. It was okay. It's just I'm enough like my mama, Peggy Deaton, who sang in the choir. Brenda said she'll share the snow this winter, only if it's in a little snow cone with some sugar-free syrup on it. Dana, Buffalo, New York, will share theirs also. There you go. So I just like to have my car. Peggy Deaton, my mama, she had her car, and she named it different names. Mine's called the Sneak Mobile. All right, and I really kind of need to start going easy on this. Hold on. Okay, my friend Angela gave me this paper, and it really has come in handy. But Mama named her, mine's named the Sneakmobile, and I'll tell you why in a minute. A lot of y'all already know. And Mama named hers Ophelia for Ophelia Bumps. I can only expect that at one point the shocks were out on it. I don't know, but she called it Ophelia Bumps. So the Sneakmobile, we lived, okay, Deborah's coming over to the dock. Y'all scoot your boats over just a little bit. Just a little bit. So my car's named the Sneakmobile because we lived in a neighborhood that there was a lot of military, and we are not military. It was civilian. It's regular neighborhood, right? But we were never military. Not that that matters, but I'm just saying it was just a neighborhood. And these guys, I'm going to, as your afternoon now, I'm going to use the same little brush because why not? And a lot of the women that were there, their little hunky little men would drop them off, set them up household, and take off and go to wherever, Iraq, Iran, where I'm not Iran, but you know what I mean. So I realized a lot of these young women did not have mothers or sisters or friends at all, you know, because they weren't on base. They were living in a neighborhood. So Mama Bo gets her car and starts picking up these sweet little newly marrieds and all this, and off we would go about 10 o'clock at night. We'd sneak out in our pajamas. And hey, Michelle Merriman, so glad you're here. we would sneak out in our pajamas and go to Dairy Queen. And sometimes we would go in our pajamas, y'all. I'm not kidding. So it got where I could send a text out and say sneak out time, and if they could go for whatever reason, they would come sneak out of their house, and there wasn't anybody there to sneak out on, but it was fun. So my car was called the Sneakmobile. Still is. So we're just putting some layers of this color on here, and it's gonna be so pretty. It's gonna be so pretty. But that's enough of that one. Now we're going with Starry Sky. Thank you, Michelle Merriman. Y'all know what sprinkled means. It means that they SHARE my video. All right, now this gets real, y'all, because this color does not play. All right. It's getting the dark sky. And it's called Starry Sky, so, you know, may as well. But here's the thing, y'all. When we were looking for a puppy, I have a friend who, okay, the way we met was she fostered the dog we have now. She fostered her way back, like 12 years ago. And she and I just hit it off. I mean, we are dear friends. Her name is Denise. And after Sir Winston Poops-a-Lot passed away, he had a horrible seizure. And anyway, we've really had a rough time not having him here. So Mila, the foster I got from Denise, Mila she didn't really act like she missed him. I don't know what dogs think of one another, but she didn't act like it, but as soon as we got Rosie, she has suddenly perked up. So I guess she really did miss him. We just, it's not like she stopped eating or anything. So I feel like she really did miss him. So Denise helped us find Rosie, our new baby. She knows people in the adoption network, right? The rescue, Boston Terrier Rescue. Thank you, Doreen. This is such a moody, beautiful little scene maker thing when you do the colors like this. And this one, the Starry Sky, it's a purpley blue, which I think is just beautiful. So you can imagine what happened. So what happened was we jumped through all the hoops, and let me tell you what, you feel like a criminal because they start asking you questions, questioning what kind of dog parents you would be. Christina says, "Aw, sweet pups, yes." Doreen, don't we wish we knew what goes in our pets' mind? Oh, I sure do. Yes. Christina, thank you. And Christina, I'm trying to order with my pre-order for the new mini. I'm trying to order that green that you had that's so pretty. Is it Summer Splash? I've been meaning to ask you. I'm just putting more layers on there, y'all. We're just trying to get it dark enough. So I'm jumping through all the hoops. We're doing FaceTime. They're asking me tons of questions. I mean, come on, people. I'm not going to leave my dog in a car. Not in the heat, not in the cold, not in anything. Not doing it. Don't ask me, but they do. They have to ask everything because I guess, I don't know, some people are in it for the wrong reason. But anyway, so we ended up being approved for Rosie. Her name was Oreo Cookie, y'all. Oreo Cookie. Angela says, got to try this technique. Love it. Thank you. Yes, Christina, it is an in color, and there's two, but I think it's Summer Splash. The one that's more of a teal, that's the one I want. Okay, y'all, I think that's pretty good. We'll just get a little more on this corner here. So we got approved for her. We did all the things. And guess what? We got approved for a puppy too, a newborn. Christina, that's a lot for a name. It really is. We're not calling her Oreo Cookie. We think they let somebody 6-year-old name her, and we're not doing it. Plus, she didn't know that name anyway. But we also got approved for a puppy who was 2 weeks old yesterday, and he's coming in September. We're getting them both. I know. Y'all are like, Hattie Bo, have you lost your mind? Yes, I have, but not over that. Other things. Okay. Oh, Doreen. Oh, we just walked our baby boy over the Rainbow Bridge a couple months ago. We miss him terribly. Oh my goodness. But you know what? He was blessed with you as his mama. I mean that, oh goodness. I know we're probably all in the same situation. Most of us are in the same situation. You can watch a movie and people die left and right, but let them kill off the animal? No, I'm making a phone call. I'm calling the director, the producer, not really, but I want to. Now y'all, I twisted just enough to get this off right here. Got the little dot on it. Oh, Michelle Fish had to do the same thing. Whew. Christina, our pet names are Ranger, Liberty, Chewy, Stardust, and Ray. I love it. I know, 3 dogs. I know. But you know what? We were talking about it, and all right, hold on. I was not going to do this, and then I decided, yes, I am. Why wouldn't I? I'm going to do the trees. I'm going to emboss the trees. All right. We're going to put that there. Right there. Right there. Boop. What was I saying? We had 3 dogs when I was traveling back and forth, when my granddaughter was in cancer treatment in Atlanta, and I was going from the Savannah area to the Atlanta area. I can't even tell you how long we did that. Well over a year. And y'all, this is the little bag of. I've got a big audience of young people, so I'm just going to say it's a powder. I usually joke around and say it's something else, but y'all know what that is, right? It's not, but I like to joke around about it. Let's see. Judy Ann, yes, awesome. 2 more babies to share the love. Lisa, oh no, you thought you'd lost Ollie. He was missing for 20 hours. Then he shows up like nothing happened. Y'all, Ollie is her cat. That, cats are like that. They're just gonna be like, hey, peace out, I'll call you, you don't need to call me. That's what they do. Oh, let me move this up, sorry. Okay. But that little bag, this is my anti-static bag. All right. So I put this on my little Misty that I just bought, and y'all heard that story last week. I've got a magnet here. This is a magnetic underneath here. I mean, it's metal or something. I don't know what it is, but the magnet sticks to it. Holding down my paper, I've put my little trees where I want them. Okay. We're just going to do this. And now we're going to put Versamark on it. This is a watercolor kind of a ink pad. Watermark, not watercolor. Watermark. Michelle says, the cat was looking at you as if to say, what? I was here. Janet's pug is Wesley, and Kitty is the cat. That's cute. Oh, Christina, that's right. Christina, doggy sat. She and her kids. Very convoluted story, but we were living in our RV because we got crazy when the grandchild got sick. We moved into our RV, rented our house out so that my husband could drive an hour to work that way, and I would drive 3 hours that way to my daughter's house near Atlanta. So I don't remember the circumstances why I could not take the dogs, or maybe Ninja Man and I took off for a week. I don't remember, but Christina and her crew came and they camped that week, and I appreciate that so much. And I'm reminded once in a while of just how awesome it was with loving friends to help, you know? Okay, y'all probably cannot see it. I'm trying to make it where you can. But trust me, there's little Christmas trees on there. Well, little trees. Let's see. Doreen. Yes, it is a horrible worry, Doreen, when your animals go missing. Christina Cat Joey, who passed a long time ago, was gone for 2 weeks. Couldn't find him. No joke. Went to church, came home, and the sucker was in the house. What in the world? Lisa wants a Misty. I suggest you get the next size up. This is the smallest one they make. The next size is, oh my goodness gracious, what did I just do? I just stuck my finger, y'all. Let me make sure I'm all right. Goodness gracious. It's just a sharp piece of plastic. Right there is what tried to kill me just now. Right there. Okay. All right, so this is the bigger Misty, but it's not the biggest. Then they've got a 12-inch by 12-inch. This is the one I recommend you get first. This is the smaller one. They ain't cheap. So, do it when your power bill's not $500. I'm just saying. Okay, gonna clean this off with my little Simply Chamois right here. Oh, okay. Heidi could see the she could see the Versamark. Okay. And y'all, okay. I didn't say what I'm using. So let me show you real quick what I'm using here. All right, we are using Retired Set Peaceful Cabin. This is that stamp set, all right? Now, it's retired, but we have new trees coming out in the next catalog, which, I don't know, September, I think, is when it starts. Y'all, I didn't look. Somebody else knows that's in here, I'm sure. But the new catalog will have the little trees, and they're going to have some deer. We're going to use deer that I haven't shown you yet. All right, because I can't give all my secrets away at once. Hold on. Let me find the stuff that goes here. Come on now. Where'd I put you? Huh. Oh well, it'll be right in my face in 5 minutes. Then I'll be like, oh, there it is. Look at that. There it is. Okay, Christina, I think you were on a cruise. Yes, on a cruise. I remember that now. Our friends, and we went on a cruise. Doreen, daughter's cats are Miss Kitty and Vito. They couldn't be any different from one another. Yeah, probably not Vito. Probably more like Vito, right? Kind of a nice Italian name. Hey, Vito, come over here, Vito. Did you bring the pizza? All right. Now, I'm just going to sprinkle this on here like this. And is it too much? Why, yes, it is. But look, that's what this is for. Now you can see it. Woohoo! Isn't it pretty? Let's give it some more. You know why? Because we can. Because we're not wasting any. All we do is pour it right back smack in the bottle. And do I have a fan on overhead? Why, yes, I do. Is it affecting this? Maybe. I got my little cupcake liner here. Hold on. Come on now. Do right. Okay. Here we go. I'm just going to pour it right back in here. I mean, this stuff will last you 17 years. Or 18. Okay. So this is back. Put this up because this is a hot mess if you mess up. All right. Let's get the ladybug for just a minute. Little vacuum. Thank you, Janet. She says beautiful. Doreen says it's very pretty. Thank you. All right, now we got to plug this bad boy in. Hold on. This is my little heat gun thing. I've got two of them because sometimes I go off to craft. I go places and do things. And hang on. Good googly moogly. Y'all, it's one of those nights. Okay. So sometimes I go off to craft and when I do, I take a different heat gun because this one stays right here. So all you're gonna do, you see it looks kind of powdery. Well, just hold your horses. Gonna be beautiful. It has to get to a certain heat temperature before you can start seeing it turn. And I love this is my favorite card making technique right here. Can you see the difference in this tree and these maybe? There's a big difference. Okay. And I know it's not Christmas, y'all, but listen. I just wanted to do this technique. And there's several that you could do a Halloween card. I don't do Halloween cards, but you can do a Halloween card with black and little bats and all that stuff. They're cute, you know. Now we're gonna take this white acrylic craft paint. I'm just gonna put a dot, and this is a We Are Memory Keepers matte, glass matte here, and it does the job. It does the job. Yes, Christina, that embossing powder will last a lifetime. Christina loves the vacuum. Amazon. Ladybug vacuum is so cool. Had to have one after using Kathy's. Got it on Amazon. That's right. Brenda loves the card already. Thank you. Now, y'all, I'm just getting a little bit of water right here. And I'm just getting my and this isn't my drinking water. This is my desk water. I just use it because I don't have to get up to use it for different things, right? Okay, let me see if I can get him to lay a little flatter. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take my friend's pokey tool here. And we're just, now I put it in the watery parts, okay? So it's really watered down. Y'all saw this coming, right? It's snowing, y'all. This is up at Dana's neck of the woods, or not Dana. Wait a minute. Somebody that said they'll share the snow. That's where this is, y'all. Now some of it has too much water, so let's get a little more paint. There we go. You can always add more. You can't really take away the water, but you can add it in. Oh, there we go. Y'all, I'm going deeper into the paint here because I really want these white speckles to show. I don't know what that is. Get off of there. Get on out of here. What are you? Go away. Y'all, hold on. That came off my paintbrush. It's just part of the paint on the paintbrush, the color of it. I have to move it away from my John 3:16 right here. Dana, will be before we know it. The summer's going so fast. It really is. But Dana, it is so hot down here. We open the door and it feels like we're checking on our cornbread. I know y'all have seen that on Facebook. It's true. Somebody down here in Statesboro must have sent that around first. Christina, why when Dad is home, obviously watching something, they always want to ask me 99 questions. Who could it be, Christina? Who? Yeah, Brenda and Dana said they'd share their snow. Okay, thank you, Heidi. Heidi, I love it when you help me. You and Gloria, everybody helps me so much. I appreciate that. Okay, maybe that's enough. Is that y'all. I'm actually getting more doing it this way. Good googly moogly. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Now, y'all know I'm going to get crazy and do something wrong with this paint right here, right? So I'm just going to clean it up real quick. Uh-oh. Don't fold up on me. Darn it. Hold on. Oh, I got snow everywhere. Everywhere, y'all. Everywhere. We're just going to wipe this off. And then I'll rinse it later because I got all these brushes over here waiting to be washed. Oh, Kathy Vernon. Yes, a toothbrush is perfect. It's perfect. Oh, the pets. I thought it was the kiddos. Heidi says, Kathy, great minds think alike. We have to help each other out. Yes, we do. So, all right. I guess I'm going to bring him out now. I'm going to show y'all this. This is the detailed deer. There's a stamp set that goes with these deer. But guess who couldn't find it tonight? But here's the story. We have another deer that flies through the air. He's coming in the new catalog. He's a little more cartoony than this deer, but I'm using what I got, okay? Like this. Look up there, y'all. Okay, before I do that, I need to make sure about the size. I will make sure about the size of my card base before I put him on. Okay, this is 4 1/4 by 5.5. So I'm going to take off. I want to go 5. Wait a minute. 5.5. I want to go 5 1/4. And yes, that's going to kind of mess up the darkness. So we'll just darken that up again in just a minute. Okay, 4 1/4. We're going to go right here to 1/8. And we're going to go over here. Over here to 1/8. Okay. Now I'm going to need. Isn't that just bright? I mean, it looks like it's lit up, right? I love this technique. All right, let's see if this is the right size. We want 4 1/4, or do we? I can always trim off a little more. That's 5.5. We want to go 5 and whatever that is. Let's take just a smidge. Okay, now we're going to put it on like this. I want to see how it fits. Because I didn't really do the perfect measurements this time. I just kind of like, trimmed it. You know. Okay, I'm going to take just a smidge. We're smidging, y'all. Okay, so I do want to put some of that dark back on here. I just picked up the same brush, and I'm just going to add it. And I'm trying to stay away from that little moon glow right there. Okay, just added that depth back in there. It was easy. That was easy. Oh, I've got this paint all over here, but it's dry, so it's okay. It's all right. I think we're going to use this. Oh, it's the kids. The pets don't talk. You're so funny. Heidi says she loves the cards so far. Thank you. Angela loves the deer. Thank you. Hey, Cindy Pierce. I hope you are having a wonderful evening. Cindy, we've got free parking out in the parking lot and at the boat docks because we're in the middle of Debbie right now. Debbie is not my friend. She will not leave my house, my yard. Debbie is she's a big TS, tropical storm. So we've got dock parking tonight too. Dana said it's been hot and humid, and now this week will be in the 70s. Wow. Well, I hope we're going to be in something cooler because this is no joke down here. I have spent the majority of my summer inside. I'm not even kidding y'all. Our pool was too hot to get into it. It was not refreshing. It was just too hot. Oh, and I was starting to finish telling y'all. So we had 3 dogs while I was going back and forth to help my grandchild and my daughter and her family anyway, with all the chemo and stuff, right? She's fine now. If oh, look at him trying to hitch a ride. She's fine now. If y'all are not aware, I'm sure all of you are. Um, but I had 3 dogs, and I mean, they traveled with me almost every single time. I mean, the only time they didn't was when Christina and her family came and stayed. And I remember now, it was a cruise. We went on a cruise with some friends. The friends are like, we're going on a cruise, and you guys need to get away. And we're like, okay. And I really, really should have not gone, only because it was just I was too mentally and physically drained from the traveling back and forth to Atlanta. Now, y'all, I'm just putting little dots of glue here and there. Okay. Now, I do have a sentiment, and I'm just not sure how we're gonna like it. So we're gonna see. Um, but yeah, we had 3 dogs, and they traveled well, and we dealt with it. And my son-in-law stayed home. He worked from home, and our 3-year-old at the time, 3-year-old grand little, she's the big sister to the one that was sick, and she wanted to stay home with her dad because they had never been apart. Like, this family was co-sleeping, like they had never been apart, and suddenly little sister and mom are gone for a week. You know, Ronald McDonald House, hotels, wherever we could stay. And the son-in-law would keep my puppy dogs for me while I was gone. And they had dogs of their own. Sorry, I'm trying to get a card base over here. Yeah, they had dogs of their own. Oh, good. Okay. Christina's parked her boat. There you go. Brenda says, same weather here in Iowa, chilly today. Excuse me. My goodness gracious. Chilly in Iowa, y'all. Christina, all the rain might cool the pool off. Yeah, we're hoping. We're hoping. Ninja Man's my husband. He had to go. This is a bone folder, y'all. I don't know if it's real bone or not. But it's a creaser is what it is. He had to go and actually remove some water out of the pool because if it overflows, which it would have, with all the rain, then it becomes one with the yard, and the yard becomes one with the pool. Yeah, and that's not your end goal. You don't want that. Okay, let's see if we can scooch just a wee bit. Yeah, I don't know. I think I want to cut just a teeny off the bottom of this card. Had I measured my layers better, I wouldn't have to cut just a teeny off. But here we are. I just didn't measure my layers. It's okay. There we go. Here we go. Oh my goodness, Dana. Grandson had a seizure last Wednesday night. Hospital said it was heat stroke. He works outside all day in the sun. Oh my gosh, I hope he's okay now. Brenda said the card's so pretty. Thank you. Christina, okay, I'm with you. Developed a heat intolerance over the past year. Can't be in sun for a time really, or I start feeling nauseous and weak. Christina, it puts me to bed. And she said that's a super cute card. Thank you. Brenda, 90 and up yesterday and 60s today. Oh, that's Iowa weather. Good. Googly moogly. All right. Now we're going to put this on the front. Roger. Oh. Last week, I put it on backwards, right? Right. All right, hold on. As my mama Peggy would have said, bass backwards, and she sang in the choir, so I can say it. Let's see. Girlfriend's son, this is Doreen. Girlfriend's son had a seizure a couple of weeks ago. Flying home from Florida, I think it was heat related too. He's going through tests. Oh my goodness, y'all. Yes, Christina, measure twice, cut once. Yes. Dana said he's fine now. Thankful. Oh, that's good. And Janet said she's glad he's okay, Dana. My goodness, that is so scary. Okay, we have a little wishing you the best sentiment that I'm thinking of using. All right, let's see what we think. But what do y'all think so far of of these techniques? There's a lot going on here with the masking. Well, we did the yellow first, then the masking, and then yada 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 with the colors, and then the snow, and then the heat embossing, and then this reindeer, which would be stamped if I could find the stamps, but I can't find them. What was I doing? Okay, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Not really. Let's see what we got here. Do we want to go? Yeah, we want to go black. This is black. And you can stamp it either way. You can stamp this directly onto the pad, or like I just did. Either way. And then you got to clean your little stamperoo. Let's see. Kathy Vernon had 97 today with a high of 108. Ooh, cold front moving in at 79. Goodness gracious. Kathy says, really cute. Thank you. Janet says, beautiful. Thank you. Christina, my son works outside his job at times. He has a long sleeve shirt that actually has a fan that blows on him. Huh? How about that? Dana, thank you, Janet. Never seen one have a seizure before. Oh, Joanne, it's live, my friend. You are here for the live. And thank you for being here. All right, let's see how we want to do this. Let's see what we want to do right here. Right here. First of all right, let's see. We're going to snipperoo. I know it's not even, and we might even have to do it again. We're going to put, see if I messed it up. Boop, not really. Okay. So we got that, and now what we're going to do is trim it a lot. Trim it a lot. Can y'all see? Oh my goodness, Dana. Debbie, hey there. Yes, the rain in the borough is crazy. Debbie, are you here in the borough? Doreen, Kathy Vernon, we're welcoming the cooler weather. Dana said they called 911 right away, said he was in cardiac distress. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. But we think he's okay, Dana? Now y'all, that's not good. But we're working on it. Hold on. It's not over till it's over. Hold on. This would have been better to have just done it this way to begin with. Boop. Y'all, I hear the rain. Boop. There we go. Oh, Debbie's visiting her daughter. Well, how about that? Well, Statesboro's not that big, so I know we're close by. I think we're going to just put that there. I don't know, y'all. Yeah, I'm just going to put it right there. Wishing you the best. It probably is dehydration. I would think. Yeah, Dana said yes, Christina. My goodness. Okay. I'm just going to put this in here like this. Wishing you all the best. There we go. And then we could do something on the inside if we wanted, you know. But anyway, this is our card tonight. Oh, love pugs. Oh, hello everyone. I'm new to the live chat. I just subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Brenda says her son has had issues with the heat also. He got sick. Now he sweats all the time. I can't do the heat. I cannot do the heat. So y'all, this is what I was practicing with before I went live. And I'm going to show you this little stand of trees, okay? So a couple of things you can do with that is, as you can see, there's more trees on that one, right? Well, that's just because I took my stamp and I stamped like this, and then I came back and stamped like that, okay? So then what I could do now is just ink up this. Hang on, I'll look at your comments in just a minute. Going to ink up this and come over here. All right, just the one, we're just inking up that one little tree. And like I said, the new catalog is going to have all the things. I just don't need more trees and more reindeer when I've already got some. You know what I mean? Trying to be a little thrifty over here. And there we go. Now, another way you could do this is, I was playing here. With your trees, all right, you can stamp the trees full on, all right, and then come back again. Y'all gonna like this, because this is what I often do, where you just, it looks like the forest in the background. All you do is just stamp over and over and over, you know, and it gets lighter and lighter. Oh my goodness. Dana said even though he was drinking a ton of water, maybe he's on some medication that made it worse. I know that's what mine does. Angela says absolutely beautiful card, thank you. Brenda's got helicopters flying over. I think they came in from a bigger hospital. Sounds like two of them. Oh my goodness, Brenda. Well, we should definitely pray for whoever's in those helicopters if they're going to the hospitals. Judy Ann says so pretty. Thank you. Dana says I love the card. I have that reindeer now. I know how to use him. There you go. These are very delicate little antler things, y'all, and you just have to be super careful, Dana, when you take them out of the die. And the stamp set, I mean, it's in here somewhere, but goodness, I love that stamp set, and I don't see it. But something else, y'all, I gotta put this under his nose because his nose is sticking up. We're not gonna have him stuck up, right? Something else you can do, you can put like a starry night background and with the nativity there. That would be beautiful. The nativity might be silhouettes, you know, or not. I mean, there's so many ways to use this technique. One of my friend's dogs passed away, and it would be pretty to just have the moon and the dog looking up at the moon. I actually have, where did I put him? Please hold. Your call is important to us. Hold on. I know I didn't put him away. There he is. So you could do like, Christina, thank you. She says she's got to go now. Love chatting with everyone. Thank you, Christina. Heidi, instead of dotting glue on the antlers, rub it through the glue. Yes, you can also use a sponge, or you can even use adhesive paper. Yes, Deborah, prayers for all that need them. Thank you. Doreen said, Kathy, this is so beautiful. Thank you. Y'all, you can stamp him punch him out in black and have him just looking up at the moon, you know. I'm going to punch him real quick. Doreen, thank you. Janice has the stamp set and dies. Loves the card. Thank you. Now we're just going to punch this just to show you, give you an idea. Forget the trees are there, okay? But that's a sweet little card. You know, if you've got a situation where you need to send a card, I would do a red heart on a little leash thing. But so many uses for this technique. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. I'm I'm all tired and hot, and it's humid. It's well, not humid. It's pouring rain. Um, hey Tammy, I'm so glad to see you here, y'all. I thank everybody for being here. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I need you. I need you to subscribe. You don't have to watch. You just subscribe for me. This is our guy tonight. Boop. Let me turn this off. You can see him better. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out, y'all. I appreciate you. Let me see which way to go. Right there. Thank you. And just before you go, there's my new puppy. In case you were late coming in, her name is Rosie. She's 2 years old. She's a rescue. Thanks, guys. Love you all. God bless. And toodles.